Ready or not, here we come. South side, west side, east side, north side. Up on the run, we ain't finna none. We came in the party, we here for the fun. Celebrate life, the party we young. Sky is the limit, we looking above. We up in the sun, no matter what, we stay on the run. Ha, SWork, do your thing. SWork, keep it lit. Bullseye, keep your aim. Yeah, we up on the jib. North side, that's the way. Ready or not, here we come. SWork, keep the energy. Look, yeah, we never unplug. SWork, show some love. Yeah.
Social works, social works, social works, social works, social works, social works. Social works, social works, social works, social works, social works, social works, social works. Yeah, S works. Everyone put it in their hands. You know it's a vibe. They're waiting in line to get up and flood up the stands. Yeah, we in this together. We feeling like fam. It's all about peace. So pull up with friends. You better come through with you and your crew, cause everybody going in. S works, so we keep it lit. You can see how we move the city from the west side to the east. Ooh, you can feel how we leave through. It's all about the youth. Change the world through the tunes. Make the world to a better place. And S works what we do.
Social works, social works, social works, social works, social works. Social works. Keep my family out the dirt. This organization, we stopping no Satan and open, but we call it SWorks. Action on Taylor, the killer verse. I do on my family, my city hurt. They killing our babies, this work going crazy. I pray for my city to reimburse. Private schools for the kiddies. We the city, yeah, we litty. All I know is it's work. Work hard, keep it busy. Know the life can be tricky, but please just let me finish. Let me just be a witness. SWorks handle business.
Social works, social.
SWorkshops are a series of online workshops featuring the many incredibly talented friends of SocialWorks. This series aims to inspire and educate, bringing local and national creatives live to your smartphone. They will be sharing and teaching specific aspects of their craft. A wide variety of professions, interests, and hobbies are represented within our curriculum. Did we mention it's a fundraiser too? The stay-at-home notice has students wondering what's to come. For some, graduation and prom will both be canceled. This campaign will directly fundraise a celebration event for those students within the Chicagoland area. Once it's safe, of course. Tune in to any of our socials for one or all of the SWorkshops. You can find the full schedule of programming at socialworksshy.org or on our Instagram. Classes start Monday, April 13th. We'll see you there.
Hey guys, welcome. I'm Kimberly. I'm a licensed esthetician and makeup freelancer here in the Midwest area. And I just want to introduce myself. We're going to show a video and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk some more. And if you're anything like me, you're going to love to talk about makeup, skincare, everything like that. So watch this video and then come back and chat with me and then we'll have some fun. All right, see you soon. Hey guys, my name is Kimberly. I am a licensed esthetician and makeup artist in the Midwest area, and today we're going to turn you into a quarantine cutie. So after this tutorial, both skincare and makeup, you'll look a little bit like this. So let's get into skincare. So the first thing I like to do is start off with a really good cleanse. Now when I was in high school, I had acne, I had hormones, and a bunch of other stuff. So I really like this cleanser from CeraVe. It is the Renewer. Clearly I've been out of high school too long. Renewing SA cleanser with SA standing for salicylic acid. So this is a great cleanser if you have oily or acne prone skin, or if you just want a really nice exfoliation on a regular basis that's really, really gentle. This is perfect for your young, juicy, non-adulthood like skin, which you should definitely appreciate. So we're gonna start with this with just a full pump, and we're gonna wash for 60 seconds. Make sure you get around those edges, especially for y'all who like to make those baby hairs. Dirt, oil, debris can get clogged there, so you want to make sure you clean those areas as well. Don't forget your neck. After we've had our face dry with a towel, we're going to go in with a hydrator. This is the Rose Water Facial Toner from Heritage Store. Super inexpensive, but very, very effective. It's going to hydrate your skin. It's going to make you look nice and glowy and popping and lit, or whatever the kids are saying right now. But this is a great item for any skin type to bring hydration to the skin. So I'm going to take a cotton pad, I'm going to saturate it and just press it and wipe it into my skin gently. Okay, so the last two steps of our skincare routine are going to be a moisturizer and a sunscreen. And to be completely honest, the sunscreen is the most important part of this entire routine. It protects your skin. It keeps you from aging, from getting wrinkles. It keeps your melanin popping if you got melanin. It is honestly the most important thing. So if you get nothing else from this routine, go and get a sunscreen. But first, I'm going to follow up with the Daily Moisturizing Lotion from CeraVe. And also from CeraVe, the Facial Moisturizing Lotion with SPF. Now, I like to do my moisturizer and my sunscreen separately because that sunscreen is going to be that protection on the skin that is going to keep your skin nice and healthy. So this is going to be last. If your skin has a bit of a pinky hue, purplish hue, that is perfectly fine. That's the sunscreen, and it will dissolve over time. That just means you applied enough. Your skin is the most important part of this entire routine. While you're in the house, while you're quarantining and staying at home, it's a really, really good time to get an effective skincare routine. And as you can see, it doesn't have to be super expensive, and it doesn't have to take a long time. You only get one layer of skin. It's the largest organ on your body, so let's take care of it while you're staying inside. Next, we're gonna get the makeup and have a real, true transformation. Alright, so let's get into this makeup. I like to start with my brows. I feel like it frames the face. It lets me know where I'm going and who I'm about to be. I just recently watched a tutorial and somebody said that this is how Beyonce does her brows. And I'm not one to question that. So we're going to try the Beyonce method. And that method is doing like a really, really soft outline on the bottom with a stronger arch on the top. And I'm going to zoom in so that you guys get a better look. But the products that we are going to use to achieve that are products that I've been absolutely loving. I've been using for a long time. So because I have blonde hair, we're going to go for a softer, warmer brown. So I'm using the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Defining Pencil in the shade Soft Brown. To conceal my brow, we're going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the satin finish. It has the white top. Don't confuse it with the camo concealer with the black top.
They different.
Okay, they're very, very different, but I really love this one. And then I'm also going to be, this not the product. I'm also going to be trying out the LA Girl Soft Brown Pomade, Brow Pomade, to give me that stronger Beyonce edge at the top. We're going to see how that goes. Hopefully it works. It's gonna work. Okay, so we're gonna start with my good brow. And I really love these pencils. They're super inexpensive. And instead of being super defined on the bottom, I'm just gonna give a super light outline of where we are going for the day. Now to get that more defined top, I'm gonna take this like Sephora little angled brush here with that pomade from LA Girl. I'm gonna dip it in like so. And we're gonna give like a stronger arch, not arch, but like outline toward the top. And we're just gonna like so, like that. All right, now to carve out that bottom, I'm actually gonna take a paintbrush. This is the Zen Royal and Langnickel number 8 brush, and I find that paintbrushes do a really, really good job at just carving out my cut crease, my brows, all of the things. I'm obsessed. So I'm gonna take it on the back of my brush, front and big, and we are going to carve out the bottoms like so. Is that a Beyonce approved brow? I think so. Okay, so I did one eye off camera to make sure that this wasn't a complete fail, but I got it right. So we're gonna move into the eyeshadow look. Now, when I was in high school, people called me Mimi off Drew Carey. I don't know if you all even know who Mimi or Drew Carey is, but she looked pretty much like a clown, and that's pretty much how I looked when I was in high school. So this tutorial hopefully has you skipping all of the meminess and getting straight into a nice blended eyeshadow look. So I'm going to be starting with my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. I'm just going to pat the color, the base, eyeshadow primer onto the lid while simultaneously blending. So I'm kind of going in the shape of my eye, and then also blending into the crease because we are going to add a really nice transition color there. So once I get the eye, like the placement of everything, I'm actually going to go in with, right now I'm using it pretty flat, but I'm going to go in with the edge and kind of blend out a little bit so that my colors look nice and seamless. So it should look a little something like this. Crazy, but good crazy, I promise. The first palette is the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place. It's one of my faves. And the first shade we are going to go into is the shade Zulu. Just as a Morphe M441. And I'm just going to tap it into that color. Tap off the excess. And we're gonna start blending into the crease. So I'm the type of person, I like to like kind of pat first and then blend. I like to really know what's happening. So I like to like pat the color on, and then I'm gonna go and diffuse it into the crease. So I'm doing very, very light strokes, but I'm blending it all the way into this area here. And it's totally okay not to have a whole lot of product on the brush, because you can always add more. What you can't do is go back once you're done. So definitely take your time. I'm going to take that same palette and go in with the shade Ada, and I'm going to take the Morphe M503 brush and kind of follow that same pattern that I did with the first color Zulu, but I am focusing more on that outer corner. Slowly but surely building up those colors. And now switching over to the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to take, now this is upside down, so bear with me, and they don't have the names on them. I'm going to take these two shades and buff them into the crease. I'm going to take a flat shader brush, any eyeshadow brush will do, and I will go into this color here. It's one of my favorites. As you can see, there's barely anything in there. This color is literally suitable for everyone. I feel like it's the most appropriate. I feel like this look is super, super easy and will pretty much go with any outfit, with any occasion. I mean, it could be your first day on college campus look, first party in college look. It could even be good for a prom look if you added a little glitter on top. So, and one of the ways that I get my eyeshadow looks to look seamless and like a gradient, those two colors that we used over in the corner here, take the eyeshadow brush and just like wiggle it between the eyeshadow color that you place down and then those colors that you blended into the crease. And I feel like that makes everything look like it's there on purpose. To add a little bit more depth, I'm going to take just a dark brown shadow. I used one from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm taking the Morphe M507 brush, which is like really, really small, and I'm just kind of wiggling in a darker color on the outer corner of the eye. I'm not going anywhere but the outer corner, lightly tapping, placing, and blending. And it should look a little something like this. Alright, so I finished up my eyes. I threw on some lashes that I got off Amazon. Yes, you can buy lashes from Amazon. And I used a Wet n Wild liquid liner in brown just to line over the lash line so it won't look crazy. So the eyes will look a little bit something like this. We're going to move on to the base. I've already primed my face using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer so that everything can just go on nice and smooth. And again, so I can look like Beyonce. Now we're going to move on to the base. I'm going to be using the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage Foundation. I love this foundation. I feel like it is absolutely perfect. Like, it is full coverage. I feel like it's good for all different types of skin types. If you don't want full coverage, you can apply with something like a duo fiber brush. I want full coverage. I want a beat face while I'm inside staring at the walls, but that's okay. So I'm going to be using a beauty blender sponge. So I'm going to apply this with my finger directly to my face, and then we're going to blend, blend, blend. All right, now I have my face on, and as you can see, I've gone in with my concealer. I am using the e.l.f. Camo concealer. So this is the same concealer that we used earlier to get our Beyonce brows. Now we're gonna get our highlighting on. So this is just 1 to 2 shades lighter than my actual skin tone. I've applied it like so, gave it a little dry down, and now I'm gonna blend it out with that same sponge that I used to apply my foundation. Now that everything is all blended, I'm going to go in and set my under eye concealer with the Derma Blend powder. This is translucent. It's brown girl friendly, which I absolutely love. I'm going to take it with my sponge like so, dust off the excess, and I'm going to set under the eye. Now, I don't like to bake because I feel like it really dries out the under eye and it doesn't look as natural. Like, obviously we don't wear makeup, but we don't want it to look like we're wearing too much makeup. So I just take that powder and I set it under the under eye, and I just press it in until it disappears, until I have a nice kind of flawless look, like so. Alright, so now we're going to move on to bronzing and contouring. I did set my face with the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder because I want my face to look micro smooth. And I also didn't want a wet base when I'm going with the powder to bronze and contour. So your face should look a little something like this. Like not my face, but your face, but smooth. Like this. Now, we are going to bronze and contour today, and a little bit about the difference is that bronzing gives us warmth and glow, and then contouring gives us shadow. So I'm going to be using this shade in Mocha Mommy. This is the Fenty bronzer, Sunstalker bronzer, which you can see is a little bit more warm and red. And I'm actually going to be using like a fan favorite, which is the Black Radiance. It's actually a pressed powder in the shade Ebony, and this is a little bit more cooler in tone and a little bit darker. So I'm actually going to be using both of those to bronze and contour today. So I'm going to be taking an angled brush, and first I'm going to bronze. I just want to bring some warmth back into the face. So the key to bronzing is a 3. Think of a 3 on your face. So you're going to start at the temple here, and then kind of curve and hug the face. You just want to diffuse it lightly because we are just giving the face more warmth and dimension. Okay, so with that same angle brush, I'm going to go into my contour shade. Again, this is the Black Radiant shade in Ebony, and I'm going to use the angled side now. And because this is a bit darker, I'm just going to tap it, not too harsh. And I'm going to chisel those cheeks starting back towards the ear and just place it there lightly. And as you can see, it gives my face a lot more shape. So I'm just kind of moving it up, and it diffuses with the bronzer very well. So again, the side, we're going to press it back and forth towards the ear and feather it up. And that's really the only place I like to contour. You'll see people contour along the jawline and a little bit along the forehead, but the cheek is where I'm usually mostly concerned. And as you can see, it's diffusing perfectly. All right, your base should look like this. Your face, but like this. When I was in high school, nobody told me about blush. So I'm gonna tell you about blush because you absolutely need it. I'm using this Juvia's Place palette. It is the Saharan Blush Palette Volume 1. And I'm just gonna be taking like a mixture of like this shade here, which is B, and this orangey shade here, which is Towel. And we're gonna get a nice flush of color. Blush literally just makes everything better. I'm gonna tap it in, dust off the excess. I'm using a nice fluffy brush, and I'm literally just gonna go ahead and diffuse it into that bronzer and that contour shade. Like so, like that. As Tabitha would say. You gotta make faces, and I'm also looking at my viewfinder. Let's move on. Alright, next we're going to move on to highlighter. I'm using one from Wet n Wild. It's called Palm Beach Ready, which if you are graduating from high school, you're probably now old enough to go to Palm Beach. Like, not now, because the whole quarantine thing, but in the future. So I'm going to take this Real Techniques blush, and I'm just blending it into the blush, the bronzer. You don't want to know where it starts or where it ends. That's the key with highlight. You just want it to diffuse it perfectly. So I like to do my nose, here, and my cheeks. And you can use this brush. Brushes have multi-purposes, so I could also use this brush to blend out my concealer if I wanted to. So you should be looking like this. Like, not my face, again, not my face, your face, but a little like this with the eyes and everything. Okay, now we're moving on to lips, which are probably my favorite. And with a look like this, perfect for all graduation, prom activities, first day of college activities, getting out your mama's house activities, whatever it is that high schoolers do at this moment, this look and this lip combo is going to complement it all. So I'm going to take the MAC Cork, what is this cork? I'm sorry, it's not cork. It's not cork. The chestnut liner, and I'm going to line my lips. You need a lip liner. It is in the Bible. Trust me. I don't know where in the Bible, but it is in there. And this is to add depth, and so that the color that we put on top won't look so ashy. I'm going to be taking the Milani Matte Satin lip color, and we're going to plop it in the middle. It's a nice nudie beige. Ooh, yeah. See, that's why we add a liner, because right now we look like we've been kissing powder donuts. Alright, so this is the final look. I did go over the lip look with a little clear gloss because the clear gloss just makes everything pop, and I did add a little bit of dark brown mascara on the lower lash line. So yeah, this is the final look. This is what you should look like. Lips popping, highlight popping, skin popping because you're wearing sunscreen, and everything else just come together to look good. That's it, guys. Thank you for tuning into my segment Quarantine Cutie, Looking Fly Inside. I get it. It is very trying times for so many of us, and my heart goes out to all of the students who are unable to have graduation and prom at this particular time. But there's so much to look forward to, like a really good skincare routine and really popping glam superfly makeup. So I hope this helped the time go by. You can always contact me for skincare and makeup tips. Take your beauty, whatever it may be, and leave your mark on the world. That's my little saying. And stay home. And when outside opens, you'll be fly. Bye. Hey guys. You know what's funny? I watched the video tons and tons of times before, but it's really nice to watch it again. I never get tired of it. So I hope you all enjoyed that little in-depth video. I remember being in high school. I mentioned it in the video. Lots of people, friends included, called me Mimi off Drew Carey. And Drew Carey is an old show that used to come on. But my makeup always looked, I would match my makeup with my uniform, with my belt and my shoes. And it always looked a mess. So I really wanted to bring an in-depth video for you guys so that you can have some tips and tricks and ways to do your makeup while you're staying home. That's what I've been doing. Taking some time going through all of my makeup and playing around. So maybe that video will give you a little bit more insight. So again, I'm Kimberly. I am a licensed esthetician and a makeup artist. I'm actually based out of St. Louis, but Chicago is literally one of like my favorite places. I have family there. So I was really glad to partner with SocialWorks to bring you guys this video and to raise money. You guys, this is a fundraiser. We are raising funds for the kids. They deserve graduation. They deserve prom. So if you have it in your heart, whatever you have, we want to donate to this great cause so that when outside opens back up and it is safe for everyone, that these students can really get to enjoy those like coming of age moments, graduation and prom. So be aware that this is what this is all about. So again, I'm a licensed esthetician and I want to come and give you, a little Q&A, or I can talk because I do love to talk. So we had some comments that filtered in throughout the video talking about baking and doing the number 3. Bronzing and contouring is one of those topics that I feel like everybody always wants to know. People want to know about their brows, their lashes, and they want to know how to bronze and contour. And it really is a simple task. I hope the video kind of helped a bit, but you really just do a 3 on the side of your face. Like your face is a 3. And how fitting that it's a 3 because Chance the Rapper's thing is a 3. See, this was divine intervention, guys. This just means that you were supposed to be here, but literally if you're wanting to learn how to bronze, you'll just do a 3 across the forehead. I have a really small forehead. A 3 across the temples, across the jawline, around the jawline, and below the lower, the cheek, and then the lower jawline. So that's just an easy tip and trick. We have some questions coming in. Wellness Marnay, I know her, and you guys will know her too tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. So one of the questions is, when did you start doing makeup? So funny story. I'm actually wearing my alma mater, Mizzou. Shout out to all the Mizzou students who also have been affected by COVID-19. And to any of my high school students, if you're going to Mizzou next year, hit me up. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to love it. But I started doing makeup in 2013. This is so funny. I worked at a counter at the mall at Dillard's. I was going to school full time, and my friend, which again you all will meet very soon, she needed her makeup done for a scholarship pageant that she was in, and I could not figure out why she thought that I would be suitable for it, but she thought that I would be, and so we played around. We did a lot of test trials and things like that. We finally came to an agreement of what the makeup would look like. I did her makeup, and she ended up winning the scholarship pageant. Like, not 3rd place, not 4th place. She won 1st place. And the pageant at our school, which was Mizzou, was pretty big. And so everybody was coming up to her like, "Who did your makeup? Like, you look so pretty." She was like, "Kim did it." And that literally is what kind of spearheaded everything for me. So that was in 2013. And ever since then, I've been kind of diving into makeup. Recently, I became a licensed esthetician, and I know a lot of people think it's like mortician, but it's not. It's like morticians work with dead bodies. I work with, but if you've ever had acne or eczema, which I have, psoriasis, if you've ever dealt with hyperpigmentation or dark marks or anything like that, that's kind of like my scope of practice. So that's what I do as a licensed professional. I just recently graduated. So, well, not recently, like back in December, but this has been like a really, really fun time for me. And I wish that I had something like this to help me kind of navigate high school. Oh my God, it was bad. My brows were like super thin and my skin, I never wore sunscreen. Like it was all over the place. So yeah, it was all over the place and it was a mess. But that's why I kind of got into the career that I'm into. So that's a little bit about what I do. I brought the products that I used in the video because I really didn't go into depth about why I like them, why they're important. And I kind of want to do that for you all today, just in case you all got you get some graduation money coming in, you can go and purchase some products. Now, a lot of this stuff you can find online, or they are at places that are still considered to be essential. So you can go to your Target in Chicago, you can go to a CVS or Walmart, or you can purchase things online. So one of the things that I wanted to make sure that I brought to you all, that these products are accessible. As long as you have the funds or the will to purchase them, they are accessible to you all. So the most important video, I'm going to mention it again, is sunscreen. Now, I'm Black, as you can see, but I never was told to wear sunscreen, like ever. Like nobody tell me that that was a thing. I didn't find out that was a thing until maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. So the sunscreen that I use in the video that I absolutely love, and I definitely think you all should try it, is the CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Lotion with Broad Spectrum 30. So first thing about sunscreen, you absolutely need it. Why? Because without sunscreen, your skin is more prone to irritation. If you get acne, the acne is going to be more inflamed. If you have dark marks that you're trying to get rid of, you might as well say goodbye to that, because that won't happen without sunscreen. And it prevents you looking old. And you just graduated from high school. I'm sure you don't want to look old. Nobody wants to look old, not even me. So that's the first thing. Another thing about sunscreen, anything over SPF 50 is a complete scam. You don't need it. You don't need it. 30 or 50 is what I usually recommend to my clients. You'll see people that have like SPF 75, and it's like, it's not going to work any different, to be completely transparent with you. So SPF 30 or an SPF 50, anything over that, go get your money back, because they got you. They sold you. So the second thing about sunscreen that's super important, there are two different types, right? So there's like a physical sunscreen and there's a chemical sunscreen. Don't let the word chemical throw you off. It's perfectly safe and perfectly fine. This one that I'm using is actually a mixture of both chemical and physical. And I prefer that with my deeper skin tone, because I feel like I don't have a cast or anything like that. So that's just something to keep in mind. This is the most important step. This is going to make you look beautiful, and it's going to protect your skin. You want that protection. You want that barrier so that you won't look old or anything like that. Like, this is the most important thing. So with your graduation money, go buy sunscreen. Another really important step that I really, really like is if you are dealing with acne, or if you are wanting to get an inexpensive moisturizer, like on your own, like kind of coming to you like your own adulthood. The first one for acne is actually from a brand called Polish Choice. This is absolutely amazing. It's a 2% BHA. BHA is another word for beta hydroxy acid. And I know it sounds really scary, but I promise you it's not. It's super safe. I used it in the video as my second step after I cleanse my face. And it's just a really good way to exfoliate the skin without using those gritty things. So if you are using St. Ives, if you're using sugar or salt, or putting toothpaste on your face because you think it's going to dry out your pimple, I hope this video and live works for you, because you shouldn't be doing that. We want to avoid that as much as possible. Our skin is delicate. We only get one layer of skin. Like, this is it. It's our largest organ. So we want to take care of it for sure. And then for hydration, e.l.f. e.l.f. is really inexpensive. I don't know how they came up with this or what kind of witchcraft and wizardry in Harry Potter land is going on, but this formula is really great. It has really good ingredients in it that is going to protect your skin, hydrate your skin, and make you look like you're 18 forever, which is what I wish I looked like. So this is great, and it's inexpensive. Again, you can find this at Target. You can find the Polish Choice item online. I think they may be having a sale or something. And then the CeraVe you can also find at like a Walmart or a Target. So if you're in the Chicagoland area, I believe those places are still open. They are in my hometown. Definitely check those out. I'm trying to think about what else I wish. So let's talk about makeup because oh my God. I'm thinking about prom. When I was in high school, I graduated in 2010. And my prom makeup, you know, it was interesting for the times. Let's just say the least. It was very, there was no Fenty. There was pretty much only MAC really, if you really like wanted to get your makeup done. So the products that I use are nice again because they're inexpensive. Now Ulta, Sephora, I mean they're essential to me, but they're not really considered essential. So again, these are products that you can buy online, and a lot of places right now are doing like free shipping or 50% off or 15% off, so forth and so on. So definitely go check it out. But I use some really inexpensive things. Like I have a palette here from Morphe. Morphe is great. Like I think this palette was maybe like $20, and I got all of these colors here. I didn't use this in the video, but this is a palette that I use often as a freelance makeup artist. All the neutrals, you know, if you're just getting into makeup and you're not really sure where to go, this palette is one of my favorites. It's the 350 M palette from Morphe, and it's a really great and expensive palette. The look that I did, if you added a little bit of glitter over the top, you got prom looks. Like you got looks for prom, you got looks for graduation, you got looks for everything, literally everything. And that's why I wanted to bring it to you all. Another thing to keep in mind is your skincare and your makeup, they correlate. So if you have a more oily skin type like myself, then you will like the product that I use. Actually, the product that I used in the video was really good for all skin types. However, if you have like more oily skin, I have a whole setup here, guys. We're gonna go through some things while I have time. So if you have like more oily skin like myself, or you have more acne prone skin, something like Fenty. I know y'all like Fenty. I know y'all like Bad Girl Riri because who doesn't like Fenty? It's like God, Beyonce. There's a YouTuber that I like called Jackie Aina. I love her. And then Riri's up there too. But I really like this Fenty foundation. It's $34, which, you know, price is always relative to you and your situation, but they are definitely more expensive foundations. But this is really good for oily skin. It's going to absorb the oil. It's not going to make you look super cakey or super dewy. So while you're fixing and helping your skin with things like, you know, your salicylic acid or, you know, your cleanser that I mentioned, you can also kind of help balance out that skin with your makeup as well. I love this foundation. I have so many. You guys are gonna die. You're gonna be like, who is this lady and why does she have all this? I have three. These are all the same shades, guys. They're all the same shade. Well, one of them is a little darker, but anyway, I have so many of them. If you have, oh gosh, I'm going all over the place. I'm excited, as you can see. If you have drier skin and you want something that is just a little bit more nourishing, or if you have really sensitive skin and you're like, Kim, I break out when I wear makeup. I don't want to wear makeup because I break out. Then you can use one of my other favorite foundations, which is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting. Clinique is a really great makeup brand. They test their products like 10,000 times before they put it on the market. And this is really good for dry skin. It has this really cool dope foot applicator. So if you're new to makeup or you've never done makeup before, you can literally just all over your face, and then you are good to go. Like it's super simple, it's super easy, and it's hydrating. So it's very hydrating to the skin. You'll have a nice glow. I like to call it a juicy cherub, you know, Cupid baby skin. So that's a good product for that. Again, skincare, makeup, they correlate, y'all. They really do correlate in terms of what you like. if you're a novice, again, if you are beginning and you don't know anything about makeup, ColourPop is also a really great brand. They make the what are they called? Super Shock shadows, right? These are like $5. Again, I'm a crazy person. I have 10 million of these just kind of hanging out, all through them. But anyway, there are these really cool shadows, and you just take your finger. You do not need a brush. Again, beginner friendly. Beginner friendly. You just take it on your finger like so, and you can just apply. This shade is called Lightning Bug. It's one of my favorites, and you can just kind of look. I'm giving you all the game for free, guys. All the game for free. So those are really good, inexpensive, things. If you're balling, if you're used to this makeup thing, and you want to try some new items, or you just want to elevate your makeup routine, I really like, where's my new favorite? I mentioned the Fendi bronzer. The Bobbi Brown bronzer is also really good, especially for deeper skin tones. So if you're not new to makeup and you're like, Kim, I do this, like, this is nothing. Bobbi Brown is a really good bronzer if you're looking to try something out. If you aren't new to skincare and oh, we got a question from Gotta Love Airy. I'm having a little problem seeing some things, but that's okay because I got good eyes. What's a good foundation for normal to combination skin? The not the Fendi one, the Smashbox one that I used in the video. It's a good enough area for that question. It's also my friend. Hi, friend. But this Smashbox foundation is also really, really good for all skin types. It has a satin finish. It's not too dry. It's not too dewy. It's perfect. And so while I'm here talking about all of the makeup things, make sure that you're donating so that the students who are watching this video, who this video is for, can actually have a reason to buy these products. Again, we are here to raise money for the kids so they can have prom. I had a blast at my prom. I wish I can do it over. My heart goes out to all of you all because I can only, literally, like my senior year, it was like, I'm only here so that I can have a graduation and so that I can have prom. I'm not here to go to college or do good on my ACE. I'm here for graduation and prom. So I get it. I totally get it. And we want to raise money for them, you guys. So whatever you can give, there's a link right below my little chin area here. We want to donate and give money to Chicagoland students. So when outside opens back up, they can have a fire prom. That's super, super lit. We got another question. Do you have tutorial videos? I think that's what that says. Yes, I pretty much go live a couple of times a month, but I'm also really into TikTok. I love TikTok. If you want to follow me on TikTok, it is The Mark of Beauty by Kim, and I upload those pretty regularly because it does all the editing in the video for you. It is literally amazing. So I do a lot of videos on TikTok. I'm actually trying to venture back into YouTube. I am really excited about that. So if you did like the video, then that's great because it just tells me that I need to do more. I'm trying to think of some other things we could talk about. So this is a really good foundation for normal to combination skin. Gotta Love Airy asked that question, so that's for her. Makeup ideas. Mother's Day is coming up. If you want to ask for makeup and skincare for graduation, I think these are some good items. I would ask for a gift card. Okay, now hear me out. Ask for a gift card with about $100, maybe, for however much you think. I'm not going to tell you how much to spend. I'm here to tell you which makeup and skincare brands you should use. So I would ask for a gift card. They usually do that, and people are usually happy when you graduate from anywhere, so they love giving money and stuff. So I would ask for like a Visa gift card, and if you got a pen and a paper, write this down. Brands that you should invest in. I'm going to start with skincare because that's what's most important. So brands that you can use to invest in skincare would be Paula's Choice. Paula's Choice is amazing. It's fragrance free. It's paraben free. It's very, very effective and gentle, and it gets straight to the point. And that's what most people want in a skincare routine. And you should want in a skincare routine as well. And your skin is just beautiful, and we want to keep it that way. So Paula's Choice, literally Paula, Paula apostrophe S Choice. That's the first brand I think that you should invest in if you're starting out on a skincare routine. Another skincare brand that you're going to invest in when you get your graduation money is The Ordinary. The Ordinary is super inexpensive country, but I'm just assuming that it's done well. The Ordinary is amazing. If you ever have questions about anything, I'm going to be available to you guys. The Mark of Beauty by Kim. You can always come to me, ask me some questions, things like that. So the first brand you want to invest in with your graduation money is going to be Paula's Choice. The second brand is going to be The Ordinary. And I feel like between those two brands, get some really for cleansers, things of that nature as well. Now, makeup. Brands that you should invest in with your graduation money, because you're going to get your graduation money, is for sure Fenty. I'm biased because if you don't have oily or acne prone skin, then you may really like their hydrating formula that they just put out. They got lip glosses. Everybody knows they lip glosses slap. Like, they're the best on the market. So get you some graduation money and invest in a Fenty lip gloss or Fenty foundation or lipstick or bronzer or whatever. They have like an endless amount of things. So that's the first brand. The second brand, if you're like, hey, Kim, girl, not trying to go to Sephora or wait that long or whatever, Juvia's Place is also a really good brand. I use that palette in my video. Juvia, Juvia apostrophe S. It's an amazing brand. Again, really inexpensive items, great color payoff, good for prom looks, graduation looks, all the things that you need. You'll be able to get it with Juvia's Place. It's one of my favorite brands. I'm, again, a freelance makeup artist, and so I'm always using everything. And these are some like diehard brands that I like absolutely love. And then what's another brand that I really like that I'm like, invest. I really like from the drugstore. I really like Milani. Maybelline has amazing lipsticks, skincare products. Love all of that. Those are like some of my favorite brands. Some of my favorite brands to use. And again, this is a fundraiser, guys. So I'm giving all of my high school students ideas because they're gonna have a prom. We're gonna raise enough money. We're gonna have a prom. We're gonna put that into the atmosphere, and we're gonna speak that into fruition. So we're raising money for a fundraiser for Chicagoland high school students who didn't get a chance to have prom and graduation. And that is literally like, I know it's like a first world problem thing, but still, like, it's super important. It's one of those rites of passages. It's a coming of age thing, and hopefully, with your help, with watching this video and donating to Social Works, we'll be able to give them something to look forward to so they can go out and buy all the makeups and all the moisturizers and things like that. That is what this is all the time. So that's what I would do with my graduation money if I had a graduation to prepare for. I'm trying to think of other things that you can do in your free time that are skincare related. There's some really cool people that you can watch inside that I personally love. One, her name is LA Beautyologist. If you remember the video, I talked about washing the face for 60 seconds. And that is actually a method that was created by this influencer or skinfluencer, as I've heard called recently, which her name is LA Beautyologist. It's on Instagram. She's on Twitter. She's amazing. But the method that I use in the video that you all watched was actually created by her. And the idea is that you can thoroughly cleanse your face in 60 seconds. Now, the way I like to do it, 60 seconds is one round of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Everybody knows the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song. Everybody knows. West Philadelphia, born and raised, playground where I spend most of my days, you know the drill, so forth and so on. But that method really helped and it's changed my clients' lives, and it's also changed my skin. So that's something or somebody that you can watch while you're inside to get some really good tips. So we want to donate. These kids deserve a prom. Like, come on. We want to see them all razzle dazzled up, looking nice and fly. You all can always, contact me again for skincare advice, makeup advice at The Mark of Beauty by Kim here on IG. I think it's Mark of Beauty _KW on Twitter, but I'm mostly on Instagram all of the time. Skincare is super important to me. I think as a high school student, I wish that somebody would have told me to wear sunscreen. Wear your sunscreen, even if you don't wear anything else. I wish somebody would have told me that. I wish, like, if I could talk to my high school self, it would just be to take your time. Life is, it sounds so cliche, but life's your oyster. You're going to have so many things to look forward to, and things like makeup and skincare, they really do give us that boost, that confidence to attack the world. I wish somebody told me how to put on my eyeliner right, or somebody told me which foundation would be best for my skin type. So I really do hope this was beneficial for you all. But I want to speak encouragement. And though this is crazy times, I can't even imagine like what is going on, but I really hope this helps. Like YouTube, TikTok, makeup, skincare TikToks and everything like that has really, really changed my life. And I know that you all the students who have been impacted like this are just going to do like amazing things. You're going to have so many bragging rights. You're going to be like, look, I dealt with the spring 2020 pandemic. Like, I don't want to hear nothing else. I can get through anything, which you can, because you're going to be popping with your sunscreen. Wear your sunscreen all the time. But you guys are literally super resilient. You guys are like phoenixes. You're going to rise from the ashes and you're going to be better than ever. Why? Because you're going to wear sunscreen. You're going to wear sunscreen. You're going to wear your fancy foundation. You're going to be looking fly. People are going to donate. We're going to donate for the cause, for social works, and help raise money for these students have graduation and prom. You're going to look fly, getting your graduation money, and you're going to go invest in, this is kind of like a recap. You're going to go invest in brands like Paula's Choice for your skin, The Ordinary for your skin, CeraVe for your skin, makeup. We're going to do a little Fenty, a little Clinique. If you have, drier skin, like these are all the things that you guys are going to be able to look back on and be like, wow, I did that. Like, super, super fearless. Are there any questions? Let's see. These are also really good Mother's Day gifts too. A lot of these brands have sets, so Mother's Day is like right around the corner. Everything is delayed, so I would just buy it and be like, hey, you know what's going on. We're in a pandemic. It's not going to be here in time. However, this is what I'm getting you. So if you guys are thinking about some really cool Mother's Day gifts, skincare, makeup is always like one of my top choices. So let's do a quick recap, because I think we got like 5 minutes left, a little less or something like that. So first things first, skincare is important. Skincare and makeup correlate. If you don't want to look like a crunch bar, which if you do, let me be clear, even if you do look like a crunch bar under your makeup, that is fine, because you're going to be doing the things that you need to do to take care of your skin. Because you have me, I'm here, The Mark of Beauty by Kim. You can always message me, but your skincare and your makeup correlate. So you want to have a really good, effective skincare routine. Cleanse, moisturize, SPF. That's really all you need to do. Those are 3 things that will make the biggest difference in your skin. And if you have questions about skin type and more products, then you can watch the video, or again, you can always message me. So we want to take really good care of our skin. Again, it's our largest organ on our body. This is it. This is all that we have. We want to take really good care of it. Good things like a really good moisturizer. You want to make sure cleansers, you want to make sure they're not stripping. You don't want your face to feel super tight afterwards. CeraVe is a great brand to start with. You want to moisturize. CeraVe has a really good moisturizer. Elf also has a really good moisturizer. I think this was no more than like 10 or 12 bucks. And I got a little bit over an ounce. Amazing, amazing. And then you want to protect. Sunscreen is your best friend. This is probably just a PSA about sunscreen, honestly. They told me to do makeup and skincare, but I'm really just talking about sunscreen. But this is it. Like, this is like, I feel like the most important thing to make sure that your skin stays, it's young, nice, youthful, 18, 17, however old you are when you graduate from high school. So that's what we want to start with. Effective, very simple skincare. It does not need to be over the top. But if you want it to be over the top, that's your prerogative. But a lot of you all are probably in high school. You're like, girl, like, I just rinsed my face with water. Anyway, nonetheless. So really effective, simple skincare routine. Cleanse, moisturize, sunscreen, SPF. If it's over 50, it's a what? A scam. You don't need anything over SPF 50. That's just that. Next, moving into makeup, you want to have foundations and products that are suitable to your skin type. So if you have oily skin, you want to maybe look into things that say like mattifying or demi matte or a satin matte. Or if you have drier skin, you may look for something that says dewy or hydrating. And if you have normal combination skin, which is what Gotta Love Airy asked earlier, you can pretty much do whatever. You're the goal. You're like the standard. So you can pretty much do whatever you want in terms of skincare. So that is that. You can get really beautiful, inexpensive eyeshadows from brands like Juvia's Place, from Morphe, and you can get really nice lipsticks from Maybelline from the drugstore. Like, this doesn't have to be over the top at all, y'all. It can be super, super simple and effective. I'm trying to see if we got any more questions coming in, or if there are any. Trying to think of a question that I would ask. One question that I would ask my like younger high school self about like just kind of like skin stuff. I think I would ask myself why my brows were so thin. They were thin, y'all. And why would you wear Actually, I was gonna say, why would you wear blue eyeshadow? But blue eyeshadow is a thing. It is a thing. So, but definitely why my eyebrows are so thin. If you're in high school, don't touch your brows. Like, just let them grow out. Let them do what they do, because that is what I wish I had. I wish I had better brows. I mean, they're cool now, but I would ask my high school self, girl, why are your brows so thin? And they were thin at prom too, y'all. They didn't look good. I wish I had a picture. I should have entered a picture for prom, but prom was great. Graduation was great. And I thoroughly believe that we are going to raise enough money, fingers crossed, in the atmosphere for you guys. So again, this is a fundraiser. This video was a fundraiser with Social Work Shy to raise money for high school students in the Chicagoland area who are not able, unfortunately, to have a prom or graduation because of this stupid virus. Like, we want to make sure that they're able to participate in the best way possible, that's safe and fun. And again, even if they don't get that chance to go or whatever the case may be, give them graduation money still so they can go buy college choice, so that they can go buy what? Say it with me, sunscreen. Yes, they want to go and buy sunscreen. So again, my name is Kimberly. I'm a licensed esthetician and freelance makeup artist in the St. Louis Midwest area. I love Chicago. If you want to know a little bit about my Chicago experience, 83rd and Eberhard is where, a little bit of my ground, Southside Chicago. So my heart is with you guys. I think this was a great cause. I've had so much fun with you today. Eat a little bit of Harold's if they're open, or all the food places that I miss and love. And so make sure you follow me on Instagram, The Mark of Beauty by Kim. That's where all my updates will be for everything that I'm doing. You guys donate. Let's raise the money. Why? So kids can buy the sunscreen, so they can look fly at their prom and their graduation. This is what this is all about. There's a link right below me. Donate, whatever you can. Again, my name is Kimberly. This has been fun, and I hope to see you on my timeline. Good luck, guys.
Social works, social works, social works.
Ready or not, here we come. South side, west side, east side, north side. Up on the run, we ain't for the none. We came in the party, we in for the fun. Celebrate life, the party we young. Sky is the limit, we looking above. We up in the sun, no matter what, we stay on the run. Ha, SWork, do your thing. SWork, keep it lit. Bullseye, keep your aim. Yeah, we up on the jib. North side, that's the way. Ready or not, here we come. SWork, keep the energy. Look, yeah, we never unplug. SWork, show some love.
Social works, social works, social works, social works, social works, social works. social works, social works, social works, social works, social works, social works, social works. Yeah, S works. Everyone put it in their hands. You know it's a vibe. They're waiting in line to get up and flood up the stands. Yeah, we in this together. We feeling like fam. It's all about peace. So pull up with friends. You better come through with you and your crew, cause everybody going in. S works, so we keep it lit. You can see how we move the city from the west side to the east. Ooh, you can feel it how we leave through. It's all about the youth. Change the world through the tunes. Make the world to a better place. Saying S works, what we do.
Social works, social works, social works, social, social works, social works, social works. Social works. Keep my family out the dirt. This organization, we stopping no Satan and open, but we call it SWorks. Action and Taylor the killer verse. I do on my family, my city hurt. They killing our babies, this war going crazy. I pray for my